It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he will get cut down short shy of the 20-yard line.
Washington takes the first and 10.
Real quick.
And they're on the 18-yard line.
Pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth.
Come on. Ready? Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
48-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Deron Payne in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a 2nd and long. They got to get back on track.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. As he threw with the pass, it is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib where the collide. But really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the, yeah.
and a long way to go. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 5.
Let's go. 19 Tigers.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about 35 yards. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
35-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Brandon. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Broncos' 28-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Short throw that's pulled in by Manning. He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go.
Running is Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready, 3rd and inches.
Go. Cougar 19. 60
Motion.
Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On first down, Daniels moving outside. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. DJ Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Got it. Ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Dragon 60. Ready. 60. 19 Lion.
Here's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long.
Get it. Cowboy 18. Pioneer.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
70 Timberwolf. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. I got it.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of his first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's about as big as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Jacobs is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one away. And no chance to return this one.
The Broncos take
through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he will lose yards on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Second down, Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's in. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Denver. His 12th touchdown of the year.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much. But he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections. You just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinal, let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Check. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Washington.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Broncos, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Daniels gonna throw again. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
70 Lions.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Ready?
Throwing now. Daniels. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. Go.
Here's Jacobs. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14-7.
Touchdown. Here's Gay to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hey, Crash. Ready,
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
A big loss.
The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's Tress Way now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. A 1st down throw for Nix. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, they'll have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. Now it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Spot at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
When you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get a possession of the football.
At their own 26-yard line.
The next 79 Broncos, Cowboy 80.
Daniels now on first down. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mann. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Cut 19, cut 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
On second down, it's Daniels. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
On play action, Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A run here. It's Whrock21. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage is very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
Now it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump. He's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good start, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off the call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check go.
Now, Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Ready,
3rd and 9.
Ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Daniel. He's got the tight end there. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
16 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, strike. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll run. This is Whrock21. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. just shy of midfield. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll find his running back, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run now with McLaughlin. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality. But not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll take this one in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Commanders 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Take the 19. Hurt.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready? 70 Timber, 70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Big Lion.
From the shotgun on third down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
For Washington.
The Commanders about to send this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This is fielded well short of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Nix from the gun on third down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Deron Payne, his 2nd sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year.
Lutz on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
65 check, 65 check. Check, 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 check. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second down at the 35-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rattler 80.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
That's good.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about 1 or 2.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Forced out wide. He'll let this go downfield for Miller. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Mustang 19.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He's going to try it here again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Set. Warrior 70. Let's go, baby. Down right. Ready,
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
19-18. Buffalo 18. Rig. Dragon 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. 2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down. And we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
Samuel on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 6, 19, Charger, 79 Broncos.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Up the middle they go. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win